Have you ever looked at a company like Apple or Google and thought, man, I wish I could own a piece of that, but then figured you'd need a whole lot of money to even get started? Well, what if I told you that you could become a shareholder in some of these huge global companies for less than the price of a movie ticket? We're about to show you how to get started with just 500 rupees.
I mean, think about it. These logos, we see them every single day. They're more than just companies, right? They're woven into our lives. And that's what makes the idea of investing in them so exciting. You're not just buying a stock, you're owning a piece of the future you believe in. But for a long time, there's been a pretty big catch.
And this is it, the price tag. Just a single share in one of these tech giants can set you back over 10,000 rupees. Now, for most people, that's not just a small hurdle, it's a huge roadblock. It's the reason so many of us have felt like the US stock market is some exclusive club we just can't get into.
But what if we could just smash right through that roadblock? What if I told you that for about the price of a couple of coffees, you could start building your portfolio in these exact same companies? Yeah, you heard me right. 500 rupees. That's your ticket to the US stock market.
So you're probably wondering, how on earth is this possible? Well, the secret is a really powerful tool called a systematic investment plan, or SIP. The easiest way to think about it is like investing on autopilot. Instead of saving up to buy a whole expensive share at once, you invest a small, fixed amount on a regular basis. This lets you buy tiny little slices of a share, which makes even the priciest stocks totally accessible. We're going to walk through how it works on the INDmoney app.
And you know what the best part is? It's ridiculously simple. Seriously, we're going to break the whole thing down into just 3 super easy steps to get your first US stock SIP going in practically no time.
Okay, so let's jump right in. Step 1 is the fun part. You get to choose your stock. You just open the app, head to the US stock section, and find the company you're excited about. Once you're on that stock's page, you'll see a big button that says SIP. That's your starting point. Now for step 2, where you get to be the boss. This is where you customize your plan. You'll decide on your investment amount, and remember, you can start with as little as 500 rupees. Then, you just have to choose how often you want to invest.
And you've got 2 great options here. You could go with a weekly SIP, which is awesome because you're investing smaller amounts more frequently. This helps you average out your cost over time. So when the price is low, your money buys a bit more, and when it's high, it buys a bit less. It kind of smooths out the ride. Or you can choose a monthly SIP for a more planned, set-it-and-forget-it approach. Once you pick one, you just choose a date and hit Set Up SIP.
All right, and the final step, setting up your bank mandate. Now, this sounds technical, but it's just a quick, one-time security check. The app will process a tiny 1 rupee transaction just to verify that your bank account is linked correctly. And don't worry, that 1 rupee comes right back to you. It's just to make sure everything is safe and secure.
Man, that's literally it. Once that quick verification is done, your SIP is active. You are officially an investor in a major US company, and it's all going to happen automatically from now on. How cool is that?
So what's the big takeaway here? It's that the game has totally changed. That old idea that you need a ton of cash to invest in the US stock market is completely outdated. Thanks to things like SIPs and fractional shares, the doors to global investing are now wide open for everyone. Honestly, with the barriers to entry this low and the whole process being this simple, the only thing really standing between you and getting started is just making the decision to do it. So the question really isn't how anymore, it's when.